everyone, this is your Vaishnave. In this video, I will show you Treetop Walking Adventure, the age limit, the cost, my experience and orientation, etc. It will be very useful if anyone interested to go treetop walking. I will do series of videos. This way, you guys get full information. Before you go, make sure to watch my other videos about treetop walking. I am wearing a harness and a helmet. It helps you to walk in trees safely. They are attached to tree cables. If you slip while on a tree top, it will hold you from falling down. They will give our correct size one and help to fit properly. For minimum treetop trekking, it's 9 years old. Maximum height 55 inches. Maximum weight 250 lakhs. Advanced courses must be at least 12 years old. I am going some of the medium courses. Kids aged 5+ will enjoy their discovery courses. They can learn how to climb on trees and little stuff, and they will really enjoy it. They have Tree Walk Village too. All age people can enjoy there. There are tree houses built in big trees. Paths are covered with nets. It is good for small kids. We will receive a safety orientation before trekking. After finishing the orientation, need to climb a small area. Must be graduated this climbing in order to go another course.
To get things started, we're going to go through some of the equipment we can find on our harness, okay? So first off, we have our can hooks, or our purple hooks. These are going to be attached to your harness right now on a green loop. You can take them off, so slide them out through the green loop on your harness through this opening with the metal tooth, okay? Awesome. So just take it off for now and hold it up so you can see it. Okay? This is our Lifeline. It's going to be attached on the course at all times. It never comes off when you're up there. Only comes off at the end of the course when you finish, okay? If you look closely at it, it can twist like this. It also has this retractable metal tooth here with a little opening. This tooth and opening slides through plates. They're orange and silver. You're going to slide through the silver part. And that's how you get through the courses and go from one spot to another. I'll demonstrate how to slide through some of the plates in the orientation course when I go through it. And then you guys will follow me up after, okay? And I'll show you guys how to put this on properly onto the course. You can let this dangle for now though. The next piece of equipment is attached to our harness on a little black loop on the right side of your harnesses at the waistband, okay? This is our zipline pulley. Normally we would leave it on because we're on the ground and we're not at the zipline. But right now we're going to take it off so that we know how to take it off when we get to the zipline, okay? So to take this zipline pulley off, you just slide the black and orange piece, push it either down or up, just push it out of the way. Push the gate of the pulley down and open, and then you remove from the black loop on your harness, okay? Once you've done that, please hold it up for me so I can see. So you're going to slide the black and orange piece or push it out of the way. The pulley would sit on the zip line just like this, okay? Awesome. We're also going to hold this a very specific way, and it looks like this. You put one thumb through the middle of the pulley like this in the same direction as the wheels. Your other thumb goes directly on top of that thumb you would just put through in the same direction as the wheels again, okay? Just like this. Now, this is called the butterfly grip. After we have our fingers in the butterfly grip, it looks like a butterfly. In the butterfly grip, we can then put our fingers together like this, interlock our fingers or fold our hands on top of each other, whatever is more comfortable. We have to do this grip for 2 reasons. It keeps our fingers away from the zipline wire. It also keeps us straight and stable on the zipline as we go down. And I'll demonstrate how it does that when I get into the orientation course, okay? You can read me, okay? So to put our hook on properly, we're going to be facing the ladder directly, like this. Identify which side the wire is on the ladder. It's on the left side here, and in all the courses in the park here, all of the wires are on the left side of the ladder. So if it's on the left side of the ladder, the wire that is, you're going to hold your hook in your left hand or on the left side of your body like this, okay? The purple part of the hook is facing away from the ladder, and the metal part is facing toward, with the tooth is facing toward the ladder, like this, okay? And the big, huge hole of the hook here is going to slide through the bottom of the wire like this. And then the opening here with the tooth will get pushed down as it slides through the silver part of the orange and silver plates, okay? Once you get it on, you'll be attached. You can't take it off. Even with the tooth down, you can't take it off of there, okay? Awesome. When you're attached onto here, like so, you're going to start climbing up the ladder, okay? On any of our ladders in our courses, we're only allowed one person at a time, no matter how tall it is, okay? Keep on climbing onto the platform. When you get to the platform, you flip to this plate. I'll show that in just a second. But on our platforms, we're only allowed 2 people at a time if you're in the same group or same family. If you're in separate groups, you cannot share a platform with someone you don't know, okay? Because when you get to the courses, you can distance and you can remove your masks, okay? Here you can't, everyone's so close together. And when you get out there, you can remove them because you can distance. So to help with distancing, don't share a platform with someone you don't know, okay? Awesome. You gotta slide through this plate here to get to that tightrope, okay? So slide through this plate. You're gonna hold your hook by this rotating end, little twisty end here. And you're gonna put that twisty end under the wire like so, and then pull it up through here. Right now my tooth is stuck down. The spring gets locked sometimes, and that's okay. But when you slide through like this, the tooth should get pushed down as you slide through, okay? And it's not come down. Oh, there it is. So it should just get pushed down as you slide through, okay? Just like that. Sometimes it does get stuck. You just push the tooth down with your finger, and it should slide through a lot easier. Awesome. This plate here, if you can't see it, that's okay. You'll see it later. You just lift up off the plate like this, off the wire. So flip through the plate. You'll see the wear on the top of the plate too. If you guys want to come over here a little bit more so you can see what I'm doing a little better, you can. Awesome. And you guys don't have to memorize everything about the plates. I'll be here to help you through if you do get stuck or forget. Okay, so to sit through this plate, you just have to hold it sideways so the angled part of the tooth is lined up to that plate and it will get pushed down as you slide through, okay? Alrighty, then we get to this here. So this right here is the tightrope. A more proper name or a more general name for these is called a game, alright? On these games, you can have 2 people at a time, unless you're in separate groups or it's a really small one like this one. Just 1 person at a time, okay? Yeah, anything between 2 trees, or something for your feet and hands is called a game, alright? Okay, on this game specifically, we're going to do something called a trust fall, okay? So a trust fall is basically a way that you guys can get to know that if you do ever slip on a game, or if you lose your footing, that your harness will catch you, you won't fall, okay? I also have to make sure that you guys can get back up if you do ever slip or fall on a game, okay? So to do a trust fall, you just put both feet on the wire like so, 2 hands on the top like this. You're going to crouch down like this and lean back. Then I'm going to get both feet underneath the wire like so. And as you can see, all my weight's in the harness, and I'm being held up by my hook and my lanyard of my hand hook, okay? So we'll have to do this. Once you get into this position, with all the weight in the harness, we can then get back up out of this position, okay? So to do that, I recommend getting a foot up first, either on the platform or on the wire, reaching up, and then pulling yourself up, okay? Awesome. Once you've done the trust fall, you can then slip through the next plate. The next plate here is a blue plate. It's a bit more tricky. It has 2 channels on it, a more visible upwards vertical channel, and you also have a lower sideways channel. We do not want to slide through the more visible channel. We want to slide through the bottom sideways channel, okay? So you kind of see it. There's a thin part here that slides through sideways. You just hold your hook sideways like this, and the opening of the hook is going to slide through here just like so, okay? Okay, awesome. Okay, we're going to slide through the next plate. This one's the same as the one that was back there. You just lift up off the wire to slide through, okay? Then we get to this point here. So if you couldn't tell, this right here is the Zipline wire, okay? So if you guys could stand not underneath the Zipline wire. Yeah, we know this is a Zipline wire because there's nothing for our feet to stand on, unlike the game over here, okay? That's how we can tell it. Oops, we should turn this down for a second. Make sure that our purple hook here is kept behind this plate here, okay? Because if we slide this through right away, as you can see, there are no wheels on this purple hook like there is on the Zipline pulley attached to our harness. If we were to slip off with just this or go with just this, we'll get stuck roughly halfway and a guide will have to rescue us, okay? So to stop that from happening, the first thing we should do is keep our purple hook here behind the plate, okay? The second thing you should do is make sure you got some wheels on the Zipline, okay? So we gotta put our pulley on next, okay? Once we keep our hook behind here. So just a reminder to take our pulley off. You slide the black and orange piece, push the gate of the pulley open and remove it from the black loop on the waistband of your harness, okay? Then to put it on, you just do the same thing. Push the black and orange down, open the gate, and put it on its wheels on the zip line, okay? All right, it'll be on the zip line. It rolls both directions, so it doesn't matter how you put it on as long as it's on its wheels, okay? Awesome. So before we slip our purple hook through the back plate here, we have to make sure that the zip line is all clear, okay? So only one person at a time is allowed on the zip line wire. So you have to make sure that the person on the other side is slipped through the orange and silver plate on that side, and that they're gonna shout back to us all clear to let us know that the zip line is all clear and it's safe to proceed on the zip line. We're not gonna run into anyone, okay? Awesome. So you gotta wait for that all clear signal from the other side before we slip our purple hook through the back, okay? Right now, I'm gonna pretend I haven't heard the all clear signal yet. I'm gonna show you guys how I use the butterfly grip, which I showed you earlier, 2 thumbs through the middle and fingers together. The butterfly grip, how that keeps us straight and stable on the zip line, okay? When we go down the zip line, sometimes our legs will drift to one side or the other. In this case, my legs are drifting to the right. So that means I want to turn to the left and straighten out, okay? So if my legs are to the right, I'll push on the left side, the opposite side of the pulley. And as you can see, I start to turn straight. Now this one hand grip is not very stable, and hard for me to keep it straight. With the butterfly grip like this, with a nice firm grip and equal amount of force to both sides, as you can see, I'm staying straight and I can look around and I'm staying stable, okay? But once I let go with the butterfly grip, or loosen it, as you can see, I'm starting to turn again. If I have a different grip like this or like this on the top, as you can see, I'm still that way. So if I have the butterfly grip like this, the firm grip, I'll stay relatively straight, okay? It's sometimes more of a feeling to understand, but the butterfly grip with the firm grip does help you keep relatively straight, okay? Awesome. When you are ready to go on the zip line and you've heard the all clear signal, I'm gonna pretend I have heard it now. That means I can slip my purple hook through the back plate here, like so. I'm gonna rest my hook on the back seat, just like that of the pulley, little back saddle. When I am ready to go, I do the butterfly grip, crouch down like I'm gonna sit in my harness. I'll let go with my feet and I'll go right across the zip line like this. Zipline landing platform when you get here. When you do stop yourself with your feet, you can grab onto something, but please do not touch the zipline wire while you are moving. You can injure your hands that way, okay? You can also grab onto something after the zipline wire. That's okay as well. And that's attached to the tree. Sometimes on the zip lines, we'll be coming in a little fast. We might not be ready to land, and we'll bounce back to the middle. And I'll show you guys what to do if that does happen. So if you were to bounce back, you'll come in pretty quickly. You won't be realizing it. Hit the stopper, and you'll probably start to slide backwards like this.
Yeah.
And I'm moving, so I'm not going to touch the zipline wire, okay? And I'm still moving, actually. So anytime you bounce back on the zip lines, you'll start going backwards. You'll almost come to a complete stop, but then come closer to the landing platform, okay? So when you come to a complete stop, then you can grab onto the wire, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to turn yourself like this so your head's pointing the direction you want it to go. And then you're going to use your hands to go hand over hand, like this, over hand. And you're going to pull yourself back until you can stand up, okay? When you stand up or you land properly on the zipline platform, you can then dismount from the zipline. So to do that, take the purple off the back, open the pulley. You can reattach this now or later. Then you can slide your purple hook through here. And like I said before, you have to make sure that you say all clear after you dismount and slip through the plate, okay? So since I've done that, I can now say all clear to the other side. This lets the person on the other side know that they can slip their hook through and they can proceed on the zip line, okay? So you guys will have to say that after every time you dismount and slip through the plate on the other side of the zip line, okay? So on the count of 3, I want you guys to say a nice all clear, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
All clear.
Awesome. You'll have to be louder next time. Of course,